What's the most insulting comment a teacher made to you? I struggled with dyslexia growing up. Not the cute, I mix up letters sometimes kind, but the, I literally couldn't read until 4th grade kind. By high school, I developed coping mechanisms, recording lectures, color coding everything, staying after school to reread assignments 3 times. It wasn't pretty, but I was maintaining a B average. Mrs. Brennan hated me from day one, not because I was disruptive or disrespectful. I sat in the front row and never missed a class. She hated that I needed accommodations. In my day, we didn't coddle students, she'd say whenever I used my extended test time. The real world won't give you special treatment. Junior year, I bombed a chemistry test, like 42% bombed. I mixed up all the formulas despite studying for 2 weeks straight. When she handed back the papers, she held mine up for everyone to see. This is what happens when we lower our standards, she announced. The red F was visible from the back row. Some people just aren't college material. Trade school exists for a reason. My friend Derek tried to defend me. That's messed up. He studies more than anyone. Mrs. Brennan turned to him. Effort doesn't equal ability. Would you want someone who needs accommodations, designing bridges, performing surgery? Some people are meant to work with their hands, not their heads. I asked if I could retake the test. Standard policy allowed it for learning disabilities. You want another accommodation? She laughed. Actually laughed. Let me save you 4 years of debt and disappointment. You're not smart enough for college. I've taught for 22 years. I know potential when I see it, and you don't have it. The whole class went silent. Even the kids who usually talked through everything stopped. My face burned so hot I thought I'd pass out. I went home and told my mom I wanted to drop out. She drove straight to school and raised absolute hell, but Mrs. Brennan doubled down. Told my mom she was doing me a favor by being honest. Fine. I switched to Mr. Peterson's chemistry class the next semester. Passed with a B+. Got into state school. Not Harvard, but college nonetheless. Majored in business because numbers made more sense than words. Started a logistics company in my dorm room, basically helping other dyslexic students organize their study materials into systems that actually worked. Turned out, a lot of people needed what I was building. By 25, I had 20 employees. By 30, we'd expanded into corporate training. Companies paid insane money to help their dyslexic employees optimize their workflow. Who knew that 1 in 5 people have some form of learning difference? Last year, my company hit $50 million in revenue. That's when I got the call from my hometown. The private school that owned Westfield High was going bankrupt. They needed an investor. The whole campus, elementary through high school, for $8 million. I bought it. Not to close it down or fire everyone. That would be petty. I bought it because I could turn it into something better. First board meeting, I implemented mandatory teacher training on learning disabilities, updated every classroom with assistive technology, hired specialists. Mrs. Brennan was still teaching chemistry. Same classroom, same desk, probably same coffee mug with the stupid world's okayest teacher joke. During my first campus walkthrough as owner, I stopped by her room. She didn't recognize me at first. I'd lost weight, grew a beard, actually dressed like an adult. Can I help you? She asked in that same dismissive tone. Just checking on my investment, I said. Her face went through about 6 different emotions when she realized who I was. The new owner she'd been complaining about in the teacher's lounge. The one making all the unnecessary changes. Tommy? She whispered. It's Thomas now. Mr. Coleman to you. She started stammering about how proud she was. How she always knew I'd make something of myself. The same woman who announced to 30 teenagers that I wasn't smart enough for college. Here's the thing though. I didn't fire her. That would have been too easy. Instead, she now has to attend every single training session on learning accommodations. She has to follow every new protocol. She has to watch kids like me succeed with the tools she said were coddling. Yesterday, one of her students came to my office. Bright kid with ADHD failing chemistry. Mrs. Brennan says I'm not trying hard enough. I moved him to Mr. Peterson's class. Same one that saved me 15 years ago. Mrs. Brennan retirement is in 3 years. Every day until then, she'll work in a building with my name on it. She'll pass my portrait in the main hall. She'll cash paycheck signed with my not college material signature. My mom says I'm being petty. My wife thinks it's hilarious. It's not about revenge. It's about those 30 kids who heard her say I was too stupid for college. Half of them probably had learning differences too. Maybe now they'll see that the only real disability is a teacher who thinks different means less than. Though I did put my office directly above her classroom. The floors are pretty thin. She can definitely hear me walking around up here, running my multi-million-dollar company, with my college degree on the wall.